Hi everybody, it's Kim. I'm here to do my 1-week update from my RNY gastric bypass. This is my first week and I've been doing pretty good. I did spend 5 hours in ER yesterday because I started having a severe reaction to all the adhesive glue that was used to close all my incision sites. And I have a angry, red, welted stomach right now. And even on my neck here, you can see this is where my PICC line was. And I've got welts and irritation. And so the time in the ER was miserable. I kept telling them I just got out of the hospital on Thursday and I don't belong laying on a hard, skinny, tiny little gurney. The chair was uncomfortable and hard. So I ended up just doing a lot of walking in my little cubicle. And it actually started making me feel pretty energized. And so I've been doing really good about walking. And today I just kind of am enjoying going out and walking. And for any of you that know me personally, you know that I hate walking. My feet hurt. I get bored. But the main thing is just my feet hurt. My back hurts. I hate walking. I hate anything that takes time. I'm a right now person. And I feel like if I jogged, even though my feet hurt and I'd probably drop dead, at least I would get my heart rate up quickly and be done with it. Walking, on the other hand, is a slow process, but I've been trying to comply with regular walking. I want to avoid any complications with my surgery, and so that's what I decided to do in the ER, and it seemed to work. So the doctor has me on hydrocortisone cream and an antibiotic, and we'll see. And my surgeon told me to go ahead and pick off all the glue from my incision sites. And so I have like red blistered skin, so that was quite the experience getting that picked off, but I understand that if I'm reacting to it, I need to get it off. She never said anything about Benadryl, nor did the ER doctor, so I'm not taking any Benadryl. The medication that they gave me to take is Cipro. Now that doesn't come in a liquid, so they told me to dissolve it in water and then just drink it. And I did that, and I instantly started gagging. It is so bitter and so horrible, and it just frustrated me so bad. And then with all my welts and my itching last night, I just broke down and was crying because I just felt so miserable. My body felt miserable. Just the skin part, not my surgery, but the skin part felt so miserable. And then having to drink that, and it's like the pharmacist, I just felt like nobody cared. Okay, so I did this to myself, and I have this little pouch now. It just seems like, I don't know. Today I'm going to try to crush it. It's said to crush and dissolve and swallow. I think that's just to make it easy. So I'm going to crush it, and then it's just incredibly bitter. And so I'm going to I'm on a liquid diet right now, but I was also told that if it fits through a straw, that it's okay to consume. So like I could consume cream of wheat and soups. So I think I'm going to take some applesauce and just put some applesauce in the spoon and then just sprinkle some of the stuff and then put applesauce in and just try to just put it in and swallow it down as quick as I can. But I'm sure that this is something I'm going to face the rest of my life, to get used to it. But anyways, I think my face looks a lot thinner. I am starting to lose that extra water retention in my abdominal area. So my weight starting on surgery day wasn't even 300, and today I'm 295. Now coming out of the hospital, I was like 308 or 310. I don't remember what I told people, because of the extra water in my abdomen and the fluids and stuff. So to me, that's a significant weight loss in a week. What would that be? Like 13 pounds or something like that. So I'm really pleased with that. Maybe it's not 13 pounds. I don't know. I'm not thinking clearly right now. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you I'm at 295. I'm never going to see 300 again. Hallelujah. And every day that I step on the scale, I know that I can see that number and then never worry about seeing it again. That's such a blessing. So this is my best friend, Isopure. 40 grams of protein. I drink 2.5 of these a day. When I can drink 2.5 of these a day, then I can have a little cream of wheat at the end of the day. I have found so far, because of the liquid diet I'm on, I can't have smoothies and stuff yet, that adding protein to stuff just ruins it. Because I had a little cream of wheat, I added some protein, and it was nasty. I had some tomato soup, added some protein to that. It was nasty. So I just said to myself, okay, I can stomach the Isopure. It's fine. It's tolerable. So I try to get all my liquid or all my protein in throughout the day by drinking 2.5 bottles of the Isopure. And then at the end of the day, my husband comes home from work. We can sit down to dinner, and then I will have a little tiny miniature bowl of cream of wheat or a tiny bit of soup. And it just really hits the spot. And it makes it so tasty that I didn't ruin it with protein. I'm really frustrated with the protein. I don't know. I thought it would taste better, or I thought it would be flavorless or whatever. And I'm having trouble with, I mean, obviously, I guess you can't add some of that to warm stuff, because when I added it to the cream of wheat, it just kind of curdled and, oh, makes me want to gag just thinking about it. So let's just change the subject. But anyway, what I have here is a very handy kitchen timer, and this is what helps me remember to drink. Otherwise, it takes me the entire day, from the time I get up in the morning until I go to bed, to get my protein in 2.5 bottles, which is crazy, because I mean, you guys can agree, in the olden days we could chug this bottle after we did a workout, no problem. That's not the case. And I don't think about eating. I'm not hungry. I have no desire to eat. So it's just something that I don't think about. And so this timer has been a lifesaver. I just set it for me, I set it for 5 minutes, and I click the button and it starts ticking off. Let me reset it, and I'm going to put it on 1 minute, and so when it goes off, you guys can hear it, and it's not annoying. It's not like the wine timers that go tick, 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 tick the whole time. I don't even know what's going on. And I just go about my day. If I'm watching TV, if I'm on the computer, doing laundry, whatever. In fact, I was doing laundry a little while ago, and it went off in the bedroom, and it's like, oh yeah, I need a drink. And that could have been 10 or 20 minutes that goes by without me thinking about drinking. And so I found that if I use this timer and drink every 5 minutes, then that affords me to take a nap in the afternoon, where I don't have to worry about drinking. It allows me to get not only my Isopure in, but also my water. And then it gives me that cushion at the end of the day, that if I want to have something else, something warm and delicious, like soup or cream of wheat, because that's really what's on my menu right now, I can do it. Now see, it's going off. It's not annoying. I just push the button. Voila, it's done. I take my drink. Oh, isn't that good? And so that's what I found to work quite well for me. I'm looking forward to getting off of phase 2, but I guess I'm pretty lucky because a lot of people are on phase 1 for a couple weeks, but my surgeon had me leave the hospital at phase 2, meaning that I could have the thicker liquids, and so that's good. But because of needing protein, I can't really afford to experiment on things right now because I really don't want to add that protein powder. I think when I get to the point where I can have smoothies, I can get my protein in by masking it more with strawberries or bananas. I've already chopped some bananas, put them in the freezer. I'm going to use those for my ice cubes. And so I think the Isopure powder is probably designed for smoothies, and so when I get to that point, I can probably get my protein in those ways. But for right now, the only way that I find that I can palate and accept is with the Isopure bottles. I like this Great Frost. I would like to find a place that sells them by the case of multiple flavors, because as good as Great Frost tastes, 2.5 bottles a day is nasty. Maybe after a couple more paychecks, I can afford to get multiple cases, so then I can start pulling out of each case. But right now, I'm drinking this until it's gone, and then I will get another flavor. But so far, all the flavors taste pretty good to me. None of them are revolting. So, and I'm not really that picky about my flavors either. So I know that protein is nasty, because if I don't like it, I know for sure most of you won't like it, because I'm not very picky. But anyways, I've been really happy with the Isopure. So that's about all I have to say for now. I certainly hope that any of you that are going into surgery, if you think that you have an allergy to adhesive, because I had worn Band-Aids a time or two recently and got a little rash, and sometimes we do. But I'm telling you, you need to tell them, because I did not tell them because I didn't think it was any big deal. But if we get a little rash like on our fingers or our arm, that skin is like a lot more durable and strong. But when they put that on my neck, right here, and on my abdomen, I mean that it just was very damaging to my tissue, and what it does is it just like eats the tissue, and it's just raw and oozing and disgusting, and not something good that you want happen, because that it puts you at risk for getting an infection. So then you get your antibiotic, and by getting your antibiotic, you have to crush it, and it's nasty because nobody cares that you have a little pouch, and they don't make a variety. And I happen to be allergic to penicillin, so my bad that they can't give me amoxicillin in the little pink stuff. That would taste a little bit better. But anyways, I just want to say good luck to all of you out there. I'm doing great. I'm going to keep you up to date. And God bless.